Hey, what's up everybody? Just wanted to put a little bit of housekeeping in before this video starts. This is actually one of our Patreon bonus episodes to kind of give people an idea of what we do on our Patreon, as well as put something up while I finish up a little bit longer video that I'm working on right now. This was actually one of my favorite episodes that we've recorded. The debates get really intense, and I'm excited to see people's reactions to our opinions. But if you enjoyed this video, consider checking out our Patreon. This videos and others like this are available for only $1 a month, which is practically nothing. Either way, thank you very much, and I really hope you enjoy this video. Alright, so this is a bonus content episode for Around the Monitor. Here we're going to go through our official ranking of the top Nintendo all the Nintendo consoles, all 13 of them. It's going to get dirty, and it's going to get spicy, and feelings are going to be hurt.
What about the color TV 8?
It starts off spicy when we tell you since I'm first.
I'm sure it will. Alright, 8Ball, why don't you knock it away? Like let's start it up.
13th is
The dead.
is the Wii U.
Okay.
Is what?
Is Wii U.
The absolute
Really?
worst
Yes.
Nintendo console of all time.
Yes.
What?
He says Wii U.
Why?
Yes. Let me explain
8Ball, you're a man of taste.
Okay. First of all, this is the only time I'll do this for this console list ever. List off how much
Oh,
it
it's
sold.
bad.
13.56 million. Its sell rate in comparison to everything around it, the GameCube outsold this thing. So you can bash on the GameCube if you want, but I'm not going to. But
I'm pretty sure.
like,
I'm
that's
pretty
how
sure the
bad this
Dreamcast outsold this thing.
yeah, so this system did not.
Yes,
sell.
it did.
And for expectations and following up like other good consoles for its time period, you had to beat the Xbox One and PS4. You got your ass kicked here. This one sucked. The hand, like the playing pad,
It felt like
was
plastic.
awful.
I mean, it was plastic, but it felt really cheap plastic.
it was a nasty system. The game releases for that time period were all kind of like the weaker phases. Skyward Sword is. I want to kind of bash it right here, but kind of a weaker Zelda game. So
Wait,
it's
Skyward Sword was a Wii title.
I thought it was the Wii Motion Plus.
it was both.
Oh, okay.
It's both.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
But then it had Wind Waker HD. That's why.
Very similar to how they did the Twilight Princess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. Maybe that's why.
And Breath
Yeah,
of the
Breath of the
Wild.
Wild's also
Yeah.
on Wii U.
Yes,
yeah.
and Breath of the Wild. Yes.
Yeah, so
Wii
like
Switch,
it's a
yes.
it's a very awkward system.
It,
It's like right
it
in
can't be
between
their
a lot
worst
of
console
games
if they can
coming
still
out.
play the best game of all time.
It had a lot of it's bad. Here's everybody's gonna be like, why isn't Virtual Boy your 13th? Its expectations was just so bad. Like that's the problem.
This is hey, I'm telling you right now, this is about
God,
to
I
get spicy.
hate you.
We can't explain everyone, but I thought that
Yeah,
was
no,
spicy enough
I
more than
mean,
had to.
anyway, I'm not gonna go. I don't want to give up my list.
Sorry, I got the Wii U and the Switch confused.
Oh,
so I'm like, what?
oh,
He put
oh,
fucking
oh.
Switch
No,
last?
no.
I was wondering.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, I
So
can see
ridiculous.
it. Yeah, I'm not mad about this one.
After he started talking about it, I was like, no, the Switch sold a lot more than 13.5 million. So I must be
Mizuki,
mistaken.
why don't you give us your?
My 13th is also
Really?
Wii U.
Yes.
Wow.
It did nothing innovative at all. It was like a Wii 1.5
Wow.
that had like a stupid gamepad.
I'm gonna look like such a fucking jackass.
You are
You are.
I mean, like,
chugging a
Look at
bottle
drinking
of
a bottle of
wine.
wine. Fuck you.
and like the game library was large.
It was pretty bad.
Not great. So yeah, it was not innovative
just
and
a
shitty
fun
library. That's it. Also, it did sell more than not by a
more
lot.
than the Dreamcast.
Dreamcast was
Oh, okay.
10.6 mil. Wii U was
Ooh,
13.5.
The
Close.
Sega Dreamcast didn't sell very many.
That's why Sega stopped making consoles.
I see Mizuki as a man of good taste. Just like
Yeah, I guess I should back
thing.
it up here. I mean, of all the, I literally wrote down like all the major exclusives that each of the consoles had. The Wii U probably had the least like notable ones. It had Mario.
Had Zombie
Hey man,
U,
I
dude.
did play Zombie U. It was okay. Mario Kart.
Hold on.
Mario
That was
Kart
okay.
8. I mean, now it's on Switch. Mario Maker, the original Splatoon, Smash 4, Pikmin 3, Bayonetta 2. like it quickly goes into games where you're like, okay.
You can play a lot of those games on
But-
different systems.
So
That's
I
the
think
thing.
I think this phrase
Not at
sums
the
up the
time.
Wii
Bayonetta
U
2 was
feelings.
exclusive
From,
at the time.
Wii U is the only Nintendo system since my birth that they came out that I did not have any desire to.
I will say this: the Wii U has the Wii U.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Wii U does have the best pack-in game of all time. Pack-in, like it comes with the package. Nintendo Land
For
is
rating off that, then yeah.
so good.
I don't even know what that is.
Didn't play Nintendo Land.
8-Ball
even
can
know
back
what
me
it
up. Nintendo Land rocks.
Oh no, that was not bad.
It's a
I
good
like
game.
that, actually. Better than 1, 2, 3 Switch, but that's
1, 2.
Dapper Dester puts out in the chat Xenoblade Chronicles X. Was another great exclusive. He says that it alone salvages the
I
console,
was going
but
to highlight that.
I disagree.
Nothing salvages it.
you can salvage it for parts. That's about it.
I'm gonna put the obvious one for 13, and that's the Virtual Boy. Nothing really much to say about that one. It sold less than 1 million units. Fucking, you couldn't play it for more than an hour because it killed your eyes. Oh, the Virtual Boy. Guess how many games it had in total?
6.
No, 21. No, wait, I think it's 22.
I was to say 22 actually, legit.
I mean,
22.
double digits though.
Yeah, but
Hold on.
only 14.
All
It had
available
worldwide because there was 14 that were in the United States and there was 19 in Japan. 3 were exclusive to the States, so 22 total. But like, fuck.
Okay.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Well, I mean, you can only play it for an hour.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's bad. It's bad. Fisher, make your dumb joke that we're all gonna fucking nuke you for.
No, it's
Oh,
a
okay,
virtual one.
thank you. Yeah, cool.
Do we? Not that I want to cut off. If you
You
want to
guys are gonna hate me.
do we want to like list off a couple and then like notable like reasons why something is placed here, and you like kind of defend your list a little
Oh,
bit? People
well,
can critique it or something. Do we want to do
Here's
that?
the thing. I would like to list 12 and 11 together because that is the point you guys are going to yell at
Okay.
me.
Okay. I feel like we should like because a couple of these hopefully are the virtual.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hayo, you wanna? What's your final one? Okay.
Virtual Boy.
Great.
God, I'm alone.
I was actually going to highlight exactly what Zach said. This is the only Nintendo console that will actually kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. 8-Ball, do you want to list like, I don't know, 12 and 11 or something?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do 12 and 11. Oh no, okay, I'll do 12 and 11 right now. I'll do they're both boys, dude, young boys. Virtual Boy and then Game Boy.
Okay, I'm fine
Like
with that.
Oh.
We can go 12 and 11 eventually, but I'm sorry, Mizuki. I got a very specific response.
You guys gonna fucking hate me in a
Anything you want
second.
to say on that? Or...
Virtual Boy's escaping it. I'll probably get like talk about the Game Boy in my other when the Game Boy Color pops
Yeah,
up
that's fair.
eventually. That's it.
That's
Mizuki, what you got for
Yeah.
us?
Game Boy Color for
Oh,
12.
okay. What
Yeah,
did you
man.
And the 3DS for 11.
Whoa!
Whoa! Are you serious?
What the?
I'm
What?
serious.
What a
3DS for number 11?
Thank you for softening
What?
the blow.
Are you a madman?
All right. I'll just go into it.
Hello Nuggets says get him
so-
out of here.
Reason for Game Boy Color, and you'll see this later too. The Game Boy was an actual innovative piece of hardware. The Game Boy Color just added more
No,
fucking colors to
I'm
the
not mad about the Game Boy Color.
screen. So that's my Game Boy Color being at the bottom. So 3DS added 3 dimensions to the DS system. DS system I think's cool and will be much higher up on my list. The 3DS, however, I bought a 2DS because the 3D is shit.
The 3D
Like,
is shit.
why would I buy a 3DS?
He is right about that.
I
don't
agree
know
with
if
him on
it's
that.
below Virtual Boy shit, but it is.
Yeah. Like, it's terrible. It's not innovative because they already had a DS system. Yes, the game library is good.
Why do you
But
buy a
I
console?
think-
To
I
play
think-
games!
But the yeah. But I think like
Yeah, whatever.
it could have just been the DS, and they could have done like a new DS that doesn't.
Wait,
have
wait,
3D
no, they did
and
they
is
did do
just
the
more
new
powerful.
3DS.
They did do that.
Yeah, I know they did that for 3DS. But what I'm saying is like, if they just made the same thing but more powerful, like they did with the 3DS, it would have been the same for me, and it would have counted as the same system, like the new 3DS counts as
Oh,
the 3DS
man.
for this list.
Yeah,
Therefore, 3DS near the bottom.
You're gonna hear. You're gonna
Goodbye.
hear DS a lot in this fucking list because there's so many DS remakes.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. So
Only
have
2
fun with
DSs
that.
in this list.
DS Lite.
Yeah,
DS
because they're
we
half
weren't-
steps.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we aren't counting
No.
all the like
No, but I'm
new,
just saying that-
new Nintendo 3DS,
Right, right.
2DS.
And of course, yes, we talking about the superior console, the 2DS.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Fucking holding a goddamn sandwich.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna talk more about the 3DS and why you're terribly mistaken later. I will agree with you.
He's wrong, but he's not insane.
Where's the Virtual
My-
Boy?
Yeah.
Wait! Oh my God! I just realized that Mizuki, you're fucking mad.
Just wait. Just wait.
Holy
I'm calling it.
shit!
I'm calling it.
It's like
no,
8 or
it's
something.
like no, it's like 4. He's a fucking
Oh, it's
madman.
okay. I'm not that
Jesus
insane.
God.
No.
I mean,
I'm not that insane.
I
don't
agree
agree
with
with
you.
that train.
Game Boy Color doesn't do it for me. It's just a. It honestly shouldn't, in my opinion, it shouldn't be counted as its own console. It's the weird thing where Nintendo doesn't count them as separate consoles. Like they count their sales together as the same, but like they.
Here's
it's,
the thing that why I
Yeah, but
differentiate
the
them
games
precisely.
aren't
Yeah.
like backwards compatible.
No, but because the Game Boy Color had its own box.
Yeah.
Like games would say
Yeah.
Game Boy Color, not Game Boy.
Well, it's more that you can't play Game Boy Color
Fair.
games on Game Boy.
Yes, that's the
So
case.
no, here's the
It's
thing.
same with
Some of
3DS
them you can. Some of the early ones you actually can.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's
It
yeah,
just isn't
it's
black
just
and
a
white.
weird half step, and like you said, like it didn't do so much to make it new. And for me, I think the Game Boy being the OG gives it a little bit more sway for me. I spent more time playing the Game Boy. Also, the Game Boy Color really, I think, was only in existence for a few years, whereas the Game Boy, like the original,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a couple.
And
I think I
honestly,
just
I
had
didn't
one
even own a
forever.
regular Game Boy. I owned a Color. But
yeah. I mean, eventually, like I got the Game Boy Pocket, which was still an earlier generation, but like, God, I was played that so much. And then I put the Wii U for my number 11 because it flopped pretty hard. The exclusives weren't great. I had some pretty big buyer's remorse on that, but it did have Nintendo Land, which is fan-fucking-tastic. Fisher.
Here,
fucking
yeah, soften the blow,
fucking
Fisher.
dig your
Come on,
grave,
man.
dude. I've got my finger on the fucking ban button right now.
So very similar to King Kaiser, I have the Wii U
Okay.
at number 11.
Okay.
Oh,
and then
Number-
very similar to
Dude.
Mizuki.
dude,
And at number 12, I have the GameCube.
fucking wrong.
Oh, you motherfucker!
You're so wrong.
Killed him. What? He's killed him.
I want to be very clear on what I'm about to say. The Wii U is a better console than the GameCube.
Wow.
What? Based on
Dude.
specs?
What?
Based on weight? Based on what?
No, I think the Wii U is heavier, so maybe.
Man,
That
like
is a boon. I give you that.
I think the GameCube is when Nintendo tried to play the game that Sony and Microsoft were playing, they made a non-innovative console.
Innovative.
No, I know what I fucking said. And it's just I don't have any strong feelings for the GameCube. I will admit it has some very, very good games on it. I would say the Wii U also has very good games on it.
not as many.
Honestly, I don't like
He's
Super
about-
Mario Sunshine.
He's about to have an
one
exclusive.
of my
Yeah.
least favorite Super Mario games.
I literally, oh
Um,
man,
Melee is whatever.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't disagree with you on the innovation.
Yeah, no, I think it's the
I
most
hear you.
boring Nintendo
Which-
console.
which
to me-
controller from over 10 years ago are we still playing on?
I
Xbox
hate-
360.
I fucking hate
Thank you, Hayo.
Xbox 360.
the
GameCube.
Wavebird.
The
I hate
Wavebird?
You like flicking that thing like your baby?
Hey.
Oh, there it is, Mizuki. That's what I'm
Hate
talking
it.
about.
Hate
dude.
it.
It's literally plugged into my computer right
No,
now.
no, I bought a regular human controller for Smash.
What is that?
It's the
There,
fucking-
look, we got another GameCube controller. I could go grab mine.
I'd go get
Oh,
mine.
yeah.
I got 3 of them.
Look at this innovation right here.
Honestly, the Switch controller is solid.
Oh, this is
The
this
Switch
is-
I'm
Pro,
not-
yeah, the Switch Pro
I'm not
like
controller
gonna
is
argue
great.
against that.
I like it better than the PS4 controller. I love the PS4 controller. And the only reason the Wii U is actually above the GameCube is because the Wii U is what I think it's the definitive legacy console. It is it has an immense library for and back catalog for old games. You really can't not.
I hear
get
you on
anymore.
that.
So my one example is that the entire Mega Man Battle Network series, which you cannot get fucking anywhere, and no, go fucking try and buy these goddamn games. They're like $60 a pop.
All right, buy was fair. Buy's fair.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. And I think it's also. I'm gonna talk about a lot about like progression and game design in these. I think the Wii U was a really cool like idea for this is a console that is equal parts portable and like sit down. They were still stuck to their 2 screens bullshit, which is man, Nintendo, you really love that 2 screens bullshit,
man.
don't you?
Hey, it still beat the GameCube though.
Yes, it beat the GameCube.
Oh, we need this everywhere.
You know, it has
I
more
can't-
screens than 1 screen. 2 screens.
If only something. If only we could have something that has 3 screens.
That's their next console.
Ooh, now
You know,
you're
Hyro's
thinking
gonna
with
look-
fucking screens, Fisher.
Hyro's finally gonna look normal when he like actually puts like
Hayo,
visual things.
give us your 12 and 11 just to silence this fool.
Quick pause. Is this a list of what we enjoyed in terms of favorite console, or is it? Like
It's your
No,
personal
you're-
opinion.
You're ranking the best console. Yeah, it's your
Oh,
personal.
I need to move something real quick.
Wait, sorry.
I'll do that.
What was the question?
It's
Is
He's
this
like-
a personal?
Yeah, our
opinion
ranking,
or a,
our
I think
personal-
this one was good.
our personal
for
ranking of the consoles.
the Nintendo. The
Is
world.
this supposed to be subjective?
Oh, subjective as hell. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
good,
yeah.
Because if so, I need to move GameCube.
Well, I'm glad that you can admit
I hate
that.
this guy, dude.
Hayo, do you want us to come back to you?
I put. We will need. No, I have. It
Oh,
was,
okay,
it was
okay.
top that I need.
So you're number 12 and you're number 11.
For 12, I have the 3DS.
Whoa! What? The second to last?
Hayo, I never thought I'd say these words, but
What
My
the
man.
fuck, dog?
Mizuki, dude. 3DS brothers.
I just realized this guy plays runes.
What the fuck?
Yo, back off.
Hayo.
And then I had the NES. Right after that.
Like,
at 11.
okay, no
mm.
longer my man. No.
Your guy.
Hey, Jason, I'm saying the truth, right? I'm the sane man of the
Wowzers.
podcast now.
Maybe.
This is oof.
Honestly, if you kicked me, Zeke and Hayo right now, I'd understand.
Well, I'm reasonable.
3DS was worth.
Yeah, no, your list is reasonable right now, April. You're the only you and me are the only people that I'm not convinced are completely mad right now.
I can't in any fathom say
Hold on.
anything is worse than the Virtual Boy though. I can't.
Exactly.
Wii U.
I mean, I'm like, if we want to go memes and dreams, Wii U, fine.
It's
but
not.
like,
It's not a fucking console.
It's not.
It's bullshit.
it's
So is a 3DS.
damn
Good job, Fisher King.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
All right.
3D is a stupid gimmick anyway.
It was bad.
3D. Now I can play video games in real life. Go to the military.
I think that's a better argument for the Virtual
Yeah,
Boy or like
yeah.
VR, dude.
Oh,
That
okay.
was,
VR is also kind of stupid.
That was the best.
Oh.
That was the best encapsulation of
Yes.
Hayo that could have
It's
ever
pretty
possible. 3D
Go to the
bullshit.
military.
Go to the military. Fuck you.
April, give us your 10 and 9, please.
Sorry, Mizuki, my boy, but I'm putting NES
Okay.
actually 10th.
Okay,
And-
okay.
and
Could have
then
been lower, but that's okay.
Then I'm putting, the Game Boy
Okay.
Color actually.
Okay.
Both the reasoning for those actually kind of makes sense if I could explain real quick. The NES is just because like red and blue are really like people with nostalgia for Pokemon. Just because you came first doesn't mean you're really good. So that's my reasoning for the NES. You're still outclassed by everything else. It gets outclassed by the SNES
Mhm.
easily, and Game Boy Color didn't do too much, but it had. I want to say like a little like even though it didn't last long, it had more just optimization in the Virtual Boy, even if it was more. That's
Yeah.
the only reason. And you'll see that I think a couple times on my list where I'll sometimes edge it out just barely because of the optimization.
Fair.
So hopefully it'll make sense. Hopefully
Yeah.
some of my list.
Mizuki?
I'm ready for more
Okay.
hate on this
Oh
one.
no.
Oh,
no.
Where's the Virtual Boy?
Dude, if the Virtual Boy's not 10, I'm gonna fucking.
It's 8. It's 8.
10 and 9, right?
Yeah.
10 and 9?
Yeah, 10 and 9.
Okay, so my 10 is the Game Boy Advance.
What?
Wow!
So it is for the exact same reasons as the Game Boy Color. I don't feel like it actually innovated much compared to the original Game Boy. Is the game library great? Yes.
It has arguably the second best
Yes!
game library on any console ever.
I wouldn't go that far.
Hold
I
on.
don't agree on the
hold on.
second best, but
That guy's also insane. Let's put all
What
of
the fuck?
Get out of it, dude. I don't want
There's
to be in
so
there
many
anymore.
fucking games on that.
there are. It is a great console
At what
for
point?
the games,
What
Or-
point are you?
specifically the games.
Are you looking at a console and just like, man, there's no games in this thing, but ooh, I'm having a good time fucking walking
Well,
around with this
okay,
thing.
so, like,
what point is that?
What I'm
Like,
ranking
in my
has
fucking
to
Converse
do,
suit.
like, part of my big ranking for this is how much they like innovated and changed the industry. I don't think the GBA changed the industry more than the GB. Like it might
Fine,
have
if
been
you
better
want to go with
adopted,
that, but
it was
like,
cheaper and more powerful.
The standpoint
But I
is-
don't think it changed the industry at all.
By his argument, he's technically correct in terms of like, innovation. It didn't do anything different.
Wasn't the PSP made in direct response to the success of the Game Boy Advance?
Ooh.
Well, that's fair.
I'm almost positive that's the case.
And the PSP didn't do so great.
there's a lot of reasons for that one.
That's awesome.
No, that doesn't matter. They shouldn't be judged on the success of their
That's-
competitor. They
that's-
killed their competitor.
That's his first choice. The Virtual Boy is
Yeah,
still up
dude.
for grabs.
Okay, my number 9 is the
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, now
That
all
was innovative?
hang on.
That's why it's a
Listen for 1 sec.
Okay.
So a year ago, I would have put Virtual Boy at the bottom. Then I got into VR.
No.
I thought it was-
No.
I got-
No.
I got-
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
sorry.
Virtual Boy and the experience
No.
that it gave was a VR
No.
pioneer. It was.
30
Was it
years ago?
really shitty? Yes.
Professor, question.
Yeah, go ahead.
If we wait one calendar year, May the 9th, in 1 year from today, and VR is still in the same state it is today, has not progressed at all, will you change your opinion?
No, because it's fun as shit. It's super fun.
madman.
It's fun as fuck, dude. I don't even care.
In
so-
10 years, when VR is a thing, I might be inclined to agree with you. Now you're
Dude,
insane.
it's so fun.
I thought he was gonna be like, it would have changed. Like I learned in like a letter in the mail that one of my fiercest rivals got killed by the Virtual Boy, and I had to put
Just
it up the list.
the
because
fact
I
that you put this above
The
the
Virtual Boy
3DS and the
told me
Game
I'm a
Boy
car.
Advance, you're fucking insane.
They didn't do part of my look at the console is like that's not Nintendo doing shit for the game library. Most of it's like third parties and a little bit their game devs, but that's not the
Dude.
same as the console.
Yeah.
The console is the
Listen.
machine, and the library ties into it.
I got your back.
Ava, I'm so glad that I have you on this chat. Jesus God.
I actually play a lot of.
Oh
fucking
my
handhelds, so
God.
fuck you.
Wow, my top 5 is gonna make everybody love me. What are you talking about, dude?
I think from here I'm in the clear actually.
You're
Yeah, I actually think once we get up to like 6,
Oh, I don't know,
Other than
man.
the game
normal.
Oh.
Other than the
We'll see.
GameCube, my
My insane shit goes
Alright,
away in a while.
my number 10 is the original Game Boy. You know, it's cool, but it's the OG. It deserves respect, but most of the games that are on it, like none of them hold up today. So like, you know, it's cool.
There you go. Yeah, I did the same thing.
And number 9 is the Wii, the original Wii.
Guys, this
You
is
guys are-
crazy
yeah.
train. Sign
That
up!
game, that console.
Kaiser.
Okay.
Oh.
Bitch, man.
Whoa!
Okay.
This console, one, introduced the Wiimote. We can never forgive it for that. The Wiimote is
The
fucking
Wiimote is
garbage,
great.
and you're wrong.
I killed at least 3 people with that Wii.
I broke at least 2 televisions. No, it's terrible. It had the worst.
I killed my best
It had the
friend.
worst 3D Zelda on any home console.
He didn't
No,
like Twilight
I'm not talking.
Princess.
You like
Skyward Sword is agreeably the worst 3D Zelda game on a home console.
Oh, that was GameCube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna-
If I beg to differ, Kaiser.
What
will
is the worst
actually
3D
kill me.
Zelda game, in your opinion?
I like Skyward Sword better than I like Breath of the Wild.
Oh my God! Wow, melt this man
I
down
don't-
for parts.
I don't agree, but I
can't
don't
believe-
hate
I
you.
I can't believe you have the Wii. Nice,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That's
don't
really
tell me
okay.
when he's got
The
Wii at
remote-
9.
It has
The
the
remote-
best-selling game. Like even
The
if you hate
remote,
the, game,
the
it was
remote
hype
doesn't
as
work
shit.
a third of the time the way you want it to.
You just need to be
No.
better with your mouse,
you're-
okay?
I played Okami.
Your
on the
grandma
first
still
time.
owns this fucking console. Why she got it?
And I love my Grammy.
Consoles could appeal to multiple
here's-
demographic.
Kaiser
Here's
has
the
old
list of
people.
like actual important games on the Wii I got. The Mario Galaxy games, good, very good.
If you don't list Wii Sports, I'm going to throttle you.
Let's go, Kaiser.
We got
Go
Twilight
ahead.
Princess, but that was also on the GameCube, which is where I played it, which is why I count it as a GameCube game personally. Brawl,
That-
which many agree is the
that's-
worst Smash Brothers game.
But it's still
What's the
Brawl. It's sold.
I'm
still
not-
good.
Actually,
Still a
fun
good
fact:
game.
it sold terribly because only. Oh no, sorry, I was thinking where I'm talking the Wii U.
Woo!
It was on a console that sold 100 million, so fine. But
It also had Radiant Dawn on it.
yeah, fine.
Yeah, can we forget the?
It did have the worst WarioWare game.
Dawn.
No.
Smooth
no,
Moves
no.
is the worst WarioWare game.
No!
It was good, but it's the worst WarioWare game. Yeah.
No.
It had Super
No.
Paper Mario, great game, and it had No More Heroes, great game. But they're still making Just Dance games. This is the reason that Just Dance exists.
Yo, where the fuck's Okami?
Okami's.
Okami wasn't originally
Oh,
made for Wii.
exactly.
It was ported.
It came out like 8 years later, or 8 months later.
Okami was a PS2 game, my dude, not Wii.
And
Yeah,
Mario
but it
Party
came-
8 came out on it too.
Bad.
It doesn't
It came
count.
out within a port's time.
Port doesn't count as like a console.
That's
This is
bullshit.
interesting.
Smooth Moves is a good game, but it's the worst WarioWare game.
Kaiser's so dumb, dude. Just keep going. I don't even want to talk to this guy.
It's
Kick
like
me off
let's
your
port a
podcast.
game from
Alright,
like the
alright,
best-selling
alright.
console
Wait,
of all time.
I just want to point out, no one has called me a fucking moron yet. We're safe. Wait till I get to.
I don't know. You're on thin ice with
Yeah,
the next two.
no, we're gonna nuke 8 Ball after this.
We're getting
Fisher,
there.
what do you got? Is this gonna piss us off now?
I don't think so. 3DS is 10. Game Boy is 9.
Why do people hate the 3DS?
Okay.
3D was a
Put it lower.
gimmick.
They don't like
Yeah, it's
He was a
the
gimmick.
exact same reason. I really like the DS. I think the DS is stunning console. It's gonna be very high on my list. The 3DS is just the DS with a gimmick tacked on, not a good
I
gimmick
hear
either.
you.
Also, this gets the Virtual Boy thing of it hurt people.
I hear you. The 3D, completely a gimmick.
yeah, sure.
Apart from the first day I bought it, I had that thing always turned off. But the fucking exclusives for that console is like,
Yeah, the
oh,
nuts.
oh, they're so good.
I mean, yeah, but okay. Here's the thing. I could argue the same for the none of these.
Wii U, I'm going to come over to your house
No,
and buy you your hot dog, and it's gonna be a really crappy hot dog.
no.
That's a threat.
All right.
Okay, hot dog.
No, but look at my number 9. It's the original Game Boy. Also had excellent games on it. I would argue was a more important console than the 3DS. That's the only reason it edges out the 3DS.
Yeah,
And
if we're going for innovation, you guys.
Okay,
have
okay,
the
but
edge
you
on it.
fucking
And-
you put GameCube behind it though, you fucking fool.
Oh no. You can just fuck off on that. And then honestly, I might as well give you 8 right now because it's the Game Boy
Okay.
Color.
Hayo, you're doing good,
It only edges out the Game Boy because it has color.
Hayo,
Fine. Hayo, what do you got for us?
Game
Okay.
Boy's 10. Wii
Okay,
U.
wow, Hayo, zero controversy this round.
Wait, you didn't have the Wii U yet? Oh my
oh
god.
my, he made it. He got it. He got it in
Hi-
there.
Hayo, I respect that placement of the Wii U. Thank you.
That's not bad.
Wait, did you not
It
put
should
it
be up
yet?
lower, but it's
Yeah,
not.
Oh,
so,
okay.
so let's
9 and 10
let's
is
take a
objective
second here and
fair.
look back. We still got 8 more consoles to go. Let's look at the ones that are completely knocked out right now. Dapper, good point.
Virtual Boy, Wii U.
We'll have like a split.
So,
I think we can
Wii U-
individualize by having this.
Wii U
look
has
back
been
to
knocked
that, I
out
think.
for everybody. Virtual Boy's been knocked out for everybody. I think Game Boy Color's been knocked out for everybody but Rob. And
Let's make that a category. Okay.
Oh, I also wanted to note that the Wii U beats the GameCube because it has Xenoblade Chronicles. Thank you, Dapper.
you're fucking. Oh shit, Hayo's gotta go to. How soon do you have Hayo? Do you have work?
Soon.
I mean, if we don't finish in a half
Oh,
hour,
boy,
I guess I'm
okay,
not
we're going.
showering.
Let's
8 Ball, give us 8 and 9 or 8 and 7.
8 and 9. 8 and 9. I have
8-7.
8-7. I have GameCube
Oh.
8 and Game Boy Advance is the next one.
Man, oh man.
Okay. Yeah.
Good exclusives for both of them. They're about average in terms of productivity and advancement of Nintendo, and other systems do their stuff better. I will get into the moment why they're lower than some of the other peers. It'll make more sense when I get to their topics. But the crux of it is those games that can be played on this might be unfair. I'm going to mention it right now. Those games that can be played on those systems can be played on other systems. If it makes any sense. The DS can play GBA games and has the backlight, and the Wii can also play GameCube games, and you can just hook up your GameCube.
Ah, so you still need the GameCube controller.
Yeah, but the GameCube controller is good.
Wait a minute.
denied
8-Ball used. Oh man. Okay. Sorry. No. I guess I.
I had to put the GameCube somewhere, man.
Yeah.
Just yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Mizuki, you're next too.
My number 8 is the
Okay,
NES.
fine. It's not controversial.
Yeah, I don't think that one's controversial. My number 7 hasn't shown up yet, which is the N64.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
Main primary reason, the controller.
Oh, I will dog on that
Fucking
controller.
love that
Ooh, that's a
controller,
terrible controller.
I'm a left-handed guy.
Controller's terrible. Still use cartridges in the land of CDs for that generation. Had that weird memory pack and all these stupid weird add-ons that were like default in most of the PlayStation stuff. So
Actually,
Memory pack-
shit.
memory pack
I should.
it expand. No, it
I
expanded
should
other
jump.
games.
I should.
Like Pokemon
Majora's
Stadium
Mask.
2 and
Majora's
Majora's
Mask.
Mask.
I'm jumping right in with you, Mizuki, because your number 8 and number 7 are the same as me.
Holy sh!
Uh,
Oh
Why do
wow.
you guys hate fun and
dude, I love the N64. I think it's the exact middle,
Not
dude.
enough, apparently.
I love the games. The
Yeah,
console's
the
not
jump,
bad.
the jump. Again, Mario 64, fucking mind-blowing experience for the first time. When the first time you stepped in,
It's still crazy today.
absolutely. But the
Yeah, I'm
The
We'll
jump-
talk about this on NS64.
the jump to
when we
3D
get there,
can't
so
be
I will-
overstated. It's incredible. The controller is arguably the worst one that Nintendo's ever made, and they did make the Wii emote.
That's not arguable.
Wii U, dude.
But as
No,
That's
it's
fair.
made for people
That's
with
fair.
3 arms. That's
I
not
have
a.
3
but
arms.
as
I
hey,
have 3 arms as well.
but as a child, did you have any fucking problems playing that thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
You just don't
No.
remember because you're filled with joy.
Like-
and, like,
Oh,
this
listen,
guy-
I was
listen.
winning. I was beating.
I'll give you
people.
guys. Here's my list of exclusives: Mario 64, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda: Majora's
We don't have
Mask,
time for this.
GoldenEye, Banjo-Kazooie, Star Fox 64, Paper Mario, Donkey Kong 64, Kirby Crystal Shards, Mario Tennis, OG Smash Bros, the Mario Party franchise 1, 2, 3, and Mischief Makers. Fucking great
It
games.
beats.
Diddy Kong Racing.
It beats GameCube.
You're
in its
so
exclusives,
wrong.
By the way. No, it has better third-party things.
Better
than fucking
third-party
GameCube
games,
does.
absolutely, because the GameCube had no third-party games. But
And 64 is better in Sunshine.
agreed.
And most people
No.
sometimes prefer.
No one's gonna argue.
Some
that,
people
though.
do.
No
And
one's gonna.
so
Yeah.
like you have, and the two, it's just a bunch of arguable stuff. And they have.
Anyway,
like,
sorry.
good
Fisher, give us your 7.
Number 7 NES.
Cool.
No one cares.
Hayo.
It's literally only there
Yeah.
because I know
Hayo
where
8
to put
and,
it.
8 and 7.
Could put it lower.
I feel like I should mix these up because this is another. I wish I could just put all the handhelds like at the very bottom because I don't like
Okay,
playing handhelds
okay.
for the most part.
If you,
But I actually had. I'm
okay,
gonna
if you
swap
got a
them.
clump, you can do a clump.
I
No.
should have done that earlier. Game Boy Color, put
Okay.
that.
Okay.
At 8,
There we go. There we go.
and then put
Totally fine placement.
put the Game Boy Advance
Oh.
next.
Okay.
I had it higher because it had
Hey, you
WarioWare
tied
on
me,
it.
dude.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it was a handheld, and it didn't have smooth moves. Get it out of here.
Specifically smooth moves.
Specifically smooth. Only the WarioWares would have saved it, and it didn't have smooth moves.
They
It
didn't
wasn't
even
WarioWare.
exist.
That was a good.
Yeah.
That was a
It
good
fucked
joke.
up by-
That was a good joke. I'll give you that one. All right.
We still doing 2 at a time?
Yeah,
Or
the-
we're
yeah,
going to
yeah,
ones
I
after
think-
that?
Wait, you want to
Yeah.
do 2 at a time? Okay, go.
Let's
ahead.
get.
Go
Let's
put it
get. Let's do 3, and that way we'll do a final 3,
Then we'll
1,
do
1, 1.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 is Switch.
Okay.
5 is SNES. 4 is 3DS.
Wow, you put NES really high. I'm surprised. Wait, sorry. What'd you say was 4?
SNES. SNES. 4 is 3DS.
You put 5 as the SNES?
Yeah.
And what? And,
He has.
and
he
what
has
was
a
4?
but 10.
I respect that.
4 is 3DS.
I don't respect that.
Yeah, I know. I know. We got a really controversial 3DS placement on this fucking
Jesus.
video.
I just can't.
Okay. If Jason's number 1 is what I think it is, you're a good man.
The Switch. Okay, real quick. Switch is halfway through its
It's
cycle.
hard. It's hard to grade. Yeah, it's
not
hard to
done
grade.
yet. You can't grade it. It's doing
This
alright.
is doing fucking great.
Exclusives really early on actually hurt it. It didn't have any good games initially, but that's fine. It's still a good system. So SNES has a legendary status in terms of library. Its library is insane. Just look it up. That's all I really need to say about it. And also just expanded upon how good. I mean, the NES was solid, and it's a good system. It's really good for its time. It added a lot. Kaiser will probably expand on it more. I didn't want to go on it too much. But the 3DS has one of the best libraries out of all of them. Arguably, it's insane. Now, granted, I'm really biased, and I'm not even gonna lie, because a lot of the games I like are on the 3DS, which is unfair. The 3D system, garbo. Oh, honestly, it's garbage. But the problem is, its exclusives are just too good to ignore. So I had to put it high on my list. And like I said, I think for me, I'm really biased towards consoles that are carried consoles. Sorry, mobile, not mobile,
Portable.
but you know what I'm saying. I'm finding the word
Portable.
handheld,
Yeah.
handheld, portable.
Handheld, yeah.
I'm biased because those are just you can play them anywhere, and it's very efficient
Okay.
and not bogged down.
Mizuki, your 6, 5, and 4, please.
Wii,
God.
Game Boy,
Oh wow. Okay.
and SNES.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'm more just mad that the
Uh,
Wii has taken this long to get called in, but that's just my opinion. Everybody else seems to. Wait. Oh my God, 8-Ball the Wii is in your top 3? What the fuck, dude?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's
Eight
barely
ball.
not in mine.
8-Ball, yeah.
I mean, the
8-Ball.
Wii is honestly solid.
Squeeze good, dude.
I don't disagree with it.
If you got
Game Boy made
Ah.
handhelds a thing, so
got
that
these-
has to be rated high for me. honestly.
Everyone's yelling at Kaiser. This feels good.
Go ahead. Go
And
ahead.
SNES, solid system. It's comfortable. Controller's good. The games are great. Everything's good. It's I love that.
All right. I'll do my 6, 5, and 4. My 6, 5, and 4 are actually all of the major portables. We're starting DS at 6. 5 is 3DS. 4 is the Game Boy Advance.
I don't like handhelds.
They're all. Each of them are incredible handheld consoles in their own right. The 3DS just basically had a slightly better library of games, in my opinion, than the DS. The DS started a lot of franchises, and then the 3DS had the second and third entries that I think were better largely. But then it also, literally, here's my rundown: Monster Hunter Generations and Ultimate. Pokemon Sun and Moon, the other Pokemon game I didn't write down for some reason. Mario Kart 7, Kid Icarus Uprising, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, Smash Bros 3D, 3DS, Majora's Mask 3D, Animal Crossing New Leaf, Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, Shovel Knight, Bravely Default, Metroid Samus Returns, Fire Emblem Awakening, Fates and Echoes, Zelda, A Link Between Worlds, and Pocket Card Jockey, and also the Phoenix Wright games.
Like a quarter of those are ports, though.
The only
they're.
thing I would
I mean,
say-
like.
Yeah.
From
The only thing I don't agree with is the arrangement of your list, but other than that, I don't mind
Yeah.
them all being.
And then the Game Boy Advance, I'll say this: the only major dock I could see against the Game Boy Advance is a lot of its good titles at the start were ports of Super Nintendo games. But as you might have noticed, the Super Nintendo has not been mentioned by me yet, so it's a little higher on the list for me.
There you go.
But
this is why you.
here's the
indie games
exclusive.
so much.
You got Advance Wars 1 and 2. You got, I think Tactics Ogre. Oh, the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance
Yeah.
games.
Well, Tactics Ogre was
Exactly.
originally on.
You got
You had both Fire Emblems. You had Golden Sun, which is fucking awesome. Mega Man Zero franchise. The Mega Man Battle Network franchise. The very first WarioWare game was on the Game Boy Advance.
It's not
Yeah.
smooth move.
Pokemon
smooth
Ruby and
moves.
Sapphire. A lot of really good Castlevania games. Metroid Fusion, like God, so many good exclusives.
The best Mega Man games. I know you said it, but I'm still gonna re-up. The best Mega Man games are on the GBA.
It's a bold statement. I'd have to
dying
re-examine
to
my
fucking
heart
kill.
to decide how I feel about
I
that.
will kill you on
All right,
this hill. Don't
Fisher,
worry.
give us your
Let's
3.
go. 6 is GBA.
Okay.
Yes. 5 is SNES, and 4 is the Wii.
Jesus.
Hey.
And I want to make it very clear: the SNES and Wii are very, very close.
Kaiser hates the Wii, man.
It's not like
The
a
only
console.
thing that edges out, actually,
hates fun.
SNES was in 4 as a placeholder just because Chrono Trigger exists.
God.
But the Wii is a more important console.
No,
I don't
you
know.
are so
I know.
wrong on that one, dude.
Very similar to why I think the Wii U is where it is. The Wii is the point at which Nintendo said, we don't need to make consoles the way the other companies do. We can do our own thing. We have enough in-house exclusives that no one else, like the exclusives Nintendo has are on such a different level than the ones PlayStation and Microsoft have ever had or have ever will have. Excuse me.
Yeah, but like,
They realize we can play our own game. We can make our own console with our own gimmicks, and it'll outsell all of them.
I still
And they're
think
right.
that the Super Nintendo is more important for games. Always will.
I personally probably like the SNES better, but I think the Wii U should be
Wait
higher.
till Kaiser
Yeah,
gets the
I'll
SNES.
talk about it.
We'll see.
Hayo, what you got for us?
He's
For
got the
6,
GameCube,
5,
I
and
noticed,
4.
too.
6 is SNES.
Ouch.
Jesus.
5 is Switch,
Okay.
which I think, I don't know why you guys don't have it higher, because it's got Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. I think those are the only two.
I have
things you
I
can
have it
hire.
like tied with you, man. I'm the last place guy on the Switch right now, dude. That's 6.
And DS at 4 only
Yeah,
because it's a handheld.
As far as
I think I
I'm
had more fun with it
aware,
than I
Jason's
did
the only one who's put
some
the
of the
Switch
other
down
ones.
yet, right?
Well,
He's
now
saying
higher, but
surprised
yes.
you guys
Oh.
have it so
Yeah.
high.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I'm surprised. Wait, what did I say?
Hmm.
It doesn't matter.
He's
But I was right
surprised.
when I said it.
He's surprised.
I am surprised. The Switch surprises me.
It's very-
I
it's
talk
very
about
good.
these. I don't care about these.
All right, number 3. 8-Ball, what you got for 3?
N64.
It's fine.
The reasoning,
Fine.
real
No,
quick
I mean,
behind
it's
it.
a great console.
The reasoning behind it, real quick, in comparison to its direct comparison, I would say, is the GameCube, which is like right after it or something like that. I guess I could do.
Except
SNES,
you
which
put
is
it
the
5
one.
places behind the N64.
Just okay. The reasoning behind it is I think the N64's third party, like in sport, like I'm gonna like say sports games are better. They have better platformers. Small title series get like shown up better. Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, like stuff like that shows up better. Like Cruis'n World driving games. Like GameCube kind of loses. Double Dash, I guess, argue like probably better. Melee's better. But like it does like its first party titles better. GameCube, but the problem is it doesn't have the other like things backing it up. It had Pikmin and like stuff, but like it doesn't have the third party boom that N64
I mean-
has, and N64 had a lot of innovative stuff. First 3D controller's kind of weird. You need to have weird controllers that cut your hand up.
Yeah.
But you know, I just think it's I think it has just a lot of games that are timeless on it, and it's unfair. Maybe it's nostalgia. Who knows? But I have it third.
The worst thing is, Hayo, I bet you at some point that was the argument someone used. It's got 3 prongs with
Yeah.
3 controller. Yeah.
Mizuki, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is the GameCube.
Yeah, boy. Best. Actually, I think.
Best controller.
Oh, I also have the GameCube as number 3.
Dude, like best controller. The thing's fucking indestructible. Like more than any other console I've ever seen. You can't destroy it.
With
Quit
the
dropping
Wii,
your consoles, guys.
with the Wii U and the GameCube, you can definitely kill a man.
Oh, if you like
You don't even need
Hammer
the Wii
Swung,
U. You only need
Yeah.
the GameCube.
Oh, no.
No, like
It's like
either
a
one.
bag
yeah.
of nickels.
Flail, and the Wii U
Yeah.
is like a shield.
Dude, like the GameCube, you can literally like toss off a 4-story building and it'll still
well, hey,
fucking
hey.
work.
Hold
By
on,
that
I think I
regards,
tried it
the
out
original
of it.
Game Boy can survive a bomb. So
I'm pretty sure the GameCube can too. The thing doesn't die. Like I
Yeah,
literally
try to
saw
destroy
someone.
your consoles.
So are we-
I saw someone test the like durability of the consoles during that gen, and they fucking hit all of them with a sledgehammer repeatedly.
Let me.
PS2 and like Xbox deleted. GameCube, they had to put like a cinder block on top so the lid stayed closed, but otherwise it worked fine.
Let me give you my list of exclusives for this thing. We got Wind Waker, Melee, Metroid Prime 1 and 2, Mario Kart Double Dash, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, Resident Evil 4, which came out 9 months before any other console, so technically for a little bit it wasn't exclusive.
It's also the worst version of
Fine.
RE4, though.
Animal Crossing in the West, the superior port of Soul Calibur 2, Pikmin, Kirby Air Ride, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
Kirby Air Ride slaps.
Crystal Shards is good too, man.
That's not. Anyways, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, Tales of Symphonia. Fuck you. Tales of Symphonia.
Hell yeah, Tales of
Beautiful
Symphonia.
Joe. Donkey Konga, motherfuckers. Super Mario Strikers, Mario Golf Toadstool Tour,
Strikers, Charge
Time
is
Splitters
better.
Future
What the
Perfect,
fuck?
Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Sunshine, Eternal Darkness, Star Wars Rogue Leader, WarioWare. Like my favorite WarioWare is on the GameCube. So it's just we also have the console was portable as fuck. Literally had a fucking grip on the GameCube to carry it with you. The controller
And we played on the go.
to bring it to friend's house. I did that. I had to bring my console to my friend's house a lot.
Xbox to a friend's house.
Yeah, but I have to. Yeah.
Never mind. I'm
The controller, I've already said, is fucking awesome. And my final argument for the GameCube, that fucking jingle is just like so good.
The version where it's Toto's Africa is really good.
You
You did remind me that Eternal Darkness exists, and I almost want to move the GameCube.
Told you, dude. Like fucking, it's such a good.
Heck, I forgot about
Yep.
that. Fuck.
I rest my case. Fisher, you're number 3.
Oh, this way.
Okay.
And it might be higher by the end of its life, but it's too
I
hard
agree
to
with
tell.
that. Hayo, you're number 3. Yeah! We got him, boys!
not for any of the stupid reasons you guys gave. The controller was whatever. Like, I don't care because I'm always been a fan of the Xbox more than Nintendo
Fair.
for the most part. I had the most fun playing with friends on this. Air Ride, Melee, Starsky and Hutch, dude. That game
I
was
fucking love
sick.
that game.
We're driving around shooting
Yeah,
people.
it's-
I'm a cop. Boom, 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 boom. It's just like it's topical. It's just like real life.
It's topical.
Oh
I want to recreate Starsky and Hutch.
It's like a good way to die.
8-Ball, give us your number 2. Wait. What's left? What do you have left?
I have. Whoa,
Hold on,
I
hold
don't
on.
know. Let me announce it.
Yeah.
Wait, he has the
Yeah,
Wii
yeah.
and the. Fuck, what is it? The
Oh,
Wii
yeah.
and something else.
We
That
in
game.
regular DS.
We in the
I-
DS.
I haven't changed this
Oh,
around. Even
I
though
know
it's
he's
God.
gonna put top.
It better
I'm
not be
gonna
what I think
put
it is.
the
You're
DS.
fucking wild, dude!
Wait, he put the DS second?
Yeah.
You're a little. You're a
Hayo, our brain was lined up.
fanboy.
I can't. Okay.
You did
so
not do this,
look.
8-Ball.
This game.
Well,
this
put his
game-
number 1 in. We know what it is.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
reasoning
you might as well
behind
talk about number
if
two.
I go so if I go back to innovative, this system literally put like the GameCube. You guys might have nostalgia about it, whatnot. It didn't do well, guys. Like you guys can say all you want about it. The
I
Wii
played it
stepped
last
it
time I
up,
played the Wii.
came back and kicked fucking ass, and got everybody.
Everybody
back
bought the
into
console,
Nintendo.
but nobody bought the games.
Thank you.
But
Doesn't
here,
fucking matter.
it doesn't matter, Kaiser. That's the
It
point.
doesn't matter. We're not
You
talking
know
about the game.
what? Okay,
apparently.
okay.
Everybody put all
Y'all
the
are contradicting yourselves, and I'm just gonna point that one out.
And here,
The
here,
games don't matter.
Here. Hey, hold on, Mizuki. I have a point to that. So, as I pointed out earlier, the reason why the DS and Wii are so high, the DS can play Game Boy Advance. That library is doubled. The Wii can play GameCube games. It can play N64 games. It does like what the Wii U did before the Wii U did. You can buy
See
those
that?
games in the store and play them.
Last point again about the
You can
N64.
You can play N6. I played Paper Mario on that. The original Paper Mario. You can play N64
Through the
games.
eShop?
Through the
You put the
eShop. Through the
cartridge in the
eShop.
Wii?
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
eShop.
Buy on an eShop.
Oh.
But
Damn,
between
fucking emulators don't count. What
Which just
the-
got killed recently. Actually. They just took
between the
eShop
Wii
down.
U and the Wii, you can play 90% of the games that are
You
on the
can
N64.
play its entire library from the GameCube without, like, buying a GameCube or dealing with it and still play the Wii. So if you're buying, you're getting more bang for your buck with that system over the GameCube any day, anytime. You can blame the Wiimotes all you want. I won't be using them. I'll be playing the GameCube
With
games.
the GameCube controller. Like, it just...
Yes. But the system is weaker. You like half the games, man. Half the games.
I
for the
mean,
DS
if you're gonna say that,
versus Game
if you're
Boy
gonna say
Advance
that,
with
then the
backlit
3DS
skin.
needs to be above the DS.
No, it doesn't. The 3DS does not have Game Boy Advance.
I have a
packaging,
very
by the
I have a
way.
very strong opinion about that. It's not because the 3DS can't play Game Boy Advance games.
That's not the reason why, but like the DS still has a good library, worse than the 3DS, but it still has the GBA library included. The 3DS. does
Yeah,
not.
deciding which to put the DS or the 3DS ahead of each other was very hard for me. So I'll agree with you
Yes.
on that one. Mizuki, what are your top two?
Number 2 is the DS for me.
Okay.
And number 1 is actually the Switch.
Dang dog.
That's a lot of faith. I'm just saying.
So far,
yeah.
it's doing great.
Well, I mean, I feel like historically through my list, I've shown that it's not necessarily about just the game library. So
That's true.
the Switch has done something that no other console has done in the past. It's mobile and it's also a home console you can hook up to your TV in ways that no one else has done. They have added like incredible indie support
That's
with
what's
it.
so
that has
important.
not been present for any console at all. Not even just Nintendo consoles. No other
Hi-Oh
console has
moves
done the
the
indie
Switch
support
as
of
well
the
as
Switch.
Hio switches the Switch in the Virtual Boy.
It's the most versatile console I think we've ever seen in terms of the different types of controllers that are supported, the different types of games that are supported, the touchscreen, the mobility, everything.
Can I raise a question though? Did you not bash the Wii for not working or like not operating when it first came out? Like
I did not.
It's Wii modes or whatever. Okay, it was
That
Kaiser
was,
then.
that was Kaiser,
was
yeah.
Kaiser.
If you have the Switch above that, you're fucking fooling yourself because the Switch did the exact same fucking shit
What are you
when it
talking
first
about?
came out, and you
Switch
know
had no
That's
games
that
when
was
it
the
came out.
problem.
it had no games, and the things would get stuck and break.
You'd wait 3 months.
Didn't have
I
a
didn't
problem
have
with
any
that.
issues
Yeah,
with stuff getting stuck and broken,
And-
but
Okay. If it
I'll
was-
I'll give you the game library thing, but that wasn't my argument.
No, people did. People did. He's right.
People-
He's right.
They had a massive amount of problems with it. I'm telling you, and you couldn't buy the thing for half the fucking time.
I mean, that's yeah.
That's not
I'm
a
not
problem
gonna.
with the console. That's the problem with supply. Yeah,
That's
That's
not
not
a
the
problem with the console.
Nah.
no, that's not a problem.
No,
with the
that
console.
happened
That's
with
Nintendo.
launch PS4s. That happened with launch
Yeah.
PS3. That
That's-
happened with Wii.
You're able to get your Wii when you wanted.
I don't. I wasn't.
No, you weren't.
I don't. I
You
think
ever
they
stopped?
had
Yeah, they
supply
did.
problems with the Wii.
No, I had to
Okay.
go.
They
I
had
got-
a lot of supply
I got my
problems with the Wii, dude.
I got
We're
my
tied
Wii
up
from
then.
fucking Costco.
And my
Um,
sorry.
And then DS for me is 2, just because I consider a lot of 3DS innovations, like game stuff, part of the DS.
That's fair.
So, yeah, that's why it's my 2, and it's like one of the best.
Yeah,
selling
my
consoles
my
ever.
two is wait. Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I've got the Switch and the SNES left. Which order do you think I'm putting them in?
You're putting the Switch at the
You're
top because
putting-
you're a fucking mark.
No, you're putting the SNES at the top because you're a dumb indie
Mark.
gamer.
Hio's right.
I like that.
Switch SNES. Here's the thing.
He's
Yeah,
right,
the
dude.
Switch, fucking incredible. It when I moved to the city, I used to use the PS Vita as my portable like indie game device, and now the Switch does that, and it has incredible first-party Nintendo titles too. The design is good. The Joy-Cons are really great. I actually really like them. They're a little too expensive, but they should get rid of the 3D Rumble. That's just my opinion. But you've got Smash Ultimate, you've got Odyssey, you got Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Mario Tennis Aces, Super Mario Party, the best Mario Party in literally a decade, Octopath Traveler. Then you've got Celeste, as far as like indie titles that I think are perfect for the Switch, you've got Celeste, Into the Breach, Hollow Knight, Into the Wood, or Night in the Woods, Owlboy, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Rocket League, Shovel Knight, Diablo 3, Stardew Valley, Mortal Kombat 11 is on there, Cuphead, Tetris 99, Wargroove, The Messenger, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Dead Cells. Like you've got some AAA like third-party games on the Switch. They're running at lower levels. I wouldn't
Yeah.
rather play them on the Switch versus play them on like an Xbox. But
You don't want to play Mortal Kombat on your Switch?
I have heard it.
What about Fortnite, dude?
I mean,
What
a
about
lot of people do
Fortnite?
play it on the Switch.
Wow.
It's got Fortnite.
Switch number 1. Just
But sorry,
To
no.
love
This is
number
all
one,
about the
zero.
SNES. So SNES.
Has Chrono Trigger.
Let me get there. So it took the NES showed up and completely revitalized the video games industry in the United States. The United States people were like, "Fuck video games, they're a terrible fad, we hate them." Then the NES shows up, Mario shows up, everybody's like, "Oh shit, this can be fun, we like this, it can be good." The Super Nintendo shows up a few years later, and guess what? It looks literally fucking night and day to how good it looks. The only other time that a console generation jump has looked so drastically different is from this generation to the N64, to the first 3D games. The games that came out in this time period still look great today. That's why we're still making games in a 16-bit style. Sometimes people use 8-bit style. People barely ever use games in a shitty 3D style like you got, like a low poly style like you got with the N64. Those games were great at the time, but the art style doesn't hold up in most cases today. The games are still great, the art style does not. That being said, let me list off some fucking ace gems from this console. Super Mario World, Link to the Past, Super Metroid, Chrono Trigger, Kirby Superstar, Street Fighter 2, Final Fantasy VI, Mega Man X 1 and 2, ActRaiser, Donkey Kong Country Series, the first Star Fox game, and Super Mario RPG. A lot of those are literally still to this day considered the best games of their franchise. Still. And that's not just out of nostalgia reasons. Like, I still think Final Fantasy VI is probably, if not the best Final Fantasy game. Street Fighter 2 was the first time that a arcade fighting game was at home on a home console and actually played well. Link to the Past.
Yeah, 2's good.
Super Metroid, a game that I literally replay every year because it's just fucking a masterclass in game design. Chrono Trigger, my favorite game of all time. Like, fuck off, Hayo. What's your...
You forgot Yoshi's
yeah, people-
Island. And the original Mario Kart.
Also
If
true.
it means anything, I can play my favorite Fire Emblem on the Wii. There you go.
You can also play Chrono Trigger on the Wii.
I can do that.
You can play Chrono Trigger on
But you can play Chrono Trigger on
Yes, I can.
phones, but like, it's not...
Yeah.
You can also play Fortnite on phones, so there we go, we decided. Nintendo,
There you go.
best Nintendo
Alright,
console
we gotta
phones.
get
Yeah,
Hayo in
Hayo,
there, we gotta get
please.
Hayo in there.
Phone
Fisher
best
Hayo.
It's Fisher. It's Fisher.
No, Hayo, go first because you have to go.
I do have to go. No. Because I'm.
Okay.
So go ahead, Fisher.
Okay, I'm going. To his DS, all the reasons have already been
Okay.
stated. I think it is the best handheld device of all time. Switch. So I don't count Switch as a pure handheld
Yeah, I agree
device
with
because it's both. You can play the Game Boy Advance and the DS. Perfect. Number one is the N64.
Wow.
I honestly think you guys are severely undercutting how fucking important. it
I'm
is.
not.
No, I think it's incredibly
That's my top
important.
three, dude.
No, three. Yeah, three is a respectable pick, and Hayo hasn't picked it yet, so Hayo gets me.
Hayo's number
Like,
one. This is
and
one.
also to most people, I would say this is the most important console. For a lot of people, a lot of our generation, this was the first console or the only console they had.
Mhm.
Like this is the Mario everyone thinks about. This is the Mario Kart everyone thinks about. This is the Smash that everyone first played. This had Diddy Kong Racing. I don't know. I
It's- I mean, it's like-
I love
It's-
Diddy Kong Racing. It's a fucking great game. It's better than any Mario Kart up until Double Dash, which is one, but whatever.
I was close on yours, Pridge. I was close, to be fair. I was very close.
God damn it! It's always me and Pridge, even when he's a ghost. He's a Force ghost
Even when
hanging
he's a
over my
ghost.
shoulder. The jump to 3D is just so fucking important, and it made Nintendo the big dog.
No, it didn't. They lost to PlayStation this generation.
Yeah.
They lost to PlayStation.
doesn't-
Bud. PlayStation.
No,
destroyed
PlayStation
them.
1 destroyed them here.
The PlayStation. wait,
and
the
then PlayStation 2 was still around. No,
PlayStation 2 murdered the GameCube, took it
Yeah.
out back, and then
Well,
murdered
it did.
again
No,
for-
it
for
did.
the
No,
fun.
they both. Well, they both.
Hold on.
Look up
the family
PlayStation 1's
escapades.
lifetime sales. It beats the N64 really badly.
No, but by how much? Really bad?
Okay, so PlayStation 1, 102.5 million.
N64 is only 32 million.
N64, 32.9.
Yeah.
Tripled.
I love when
Wait,
Fisher.
N64 was the first
Triple
generation
the
that
sales.
Nintendo fucking lost.
Always
Hold on.
does.
The reason I had
Hold
the
on.
Wii so high
Okay.
is because I think they innovated on their
Here's actually something I want to point out though. That I find insanely weird because look at all the games the N64 had that launched franchises.
Look,
And-
I see. My response is the Super Nintendo.
Look at the PS2.
Super
though.
Nintendo launched
Hold on.
more franchises.
Yeah, PlayStation and PS2.
Yeah, I was gonna say Super Nintendo launched more. A
Yes,
lot of
hard.
the N64 new franchises were originally
Rooted.
SNES games.
Yes, yeah. Just better
I,
optimized.
listen,
I
listen.
don't know, because I would actually, I would
Nostalgia's a
games.
hell of a drug, and the games that were on the N64, fucking masterpieces. But
But like, here's kind of what my thing is, because like, did the N64 make Zelda? Did people?
No,
Did Link Between Worlds sell well enough to be like?
A Link to the Past is was
yeah.
I'm sorry, to the past. Yes.
huge.
1 and 2 don't count, obviously.
I mean, the original Zelda
Link to
was
the Past
huge.
did sell well.
Yeah.
I'm not
The
denying any-
SNES
Yeah, but that was NES. We're not talking
sold,
about that.
SNES sold almost 20 million more units than the N64.
The
Yeah.
reason I have the N64
I believe that.
above
I believe
the
that,
SNES is purely biased over their games in terms of like history and you I think necessity. I think the
I think it's the most important console Nintendo's ever made.
All right, Hayo,
that's fair.
Hayo,
Got
give
his-
us
he's got
your.
his gusto. You got it.
No, I
Dude,
it's definitely extremely important.
I am blown away by that.
Oh,
PS1
yeah.
sales. I didn't think it did that. Fucking.
Sony,
I knew it did
Sony
well.
fucked it.
I didn't think it
And
broke 100 million.
Sony was
And as a
killing
side
it.
note, you know what's wild about this? The reason why Sony made the PlayStation is because they were going to build the sound chip for the N64, and at the
Yeah,
last
I know
second they
that.
said,
Yeah.
"Now fuck you guys."
Well, no, they were gonna build like it was gonna be the N64 as was, and it was also gonna have like an add-on.
Yeah, it was originally called the Nintendo PlayStation,
Yep.
which is
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
wild.
yeah.
Hayo,
Okay,
please.
Kyle,
Dang.
N64, dude. Where is it at? Top one.
I was very close. Oh, after hearing you
Wait,
guys.
it's
talk
either the
about it,
Wii. It's either the Wii or the N64. God, fuck.
N64
Io, baby, Io, bring it home.
number 2.
Oh my god.
Wii is number
respect,
1.
I respect this
Oh,
opinion.
dude.
I do.
N64 just had a whole lot of fun playing. Pretty much only Smash and Mario Tennis. Oh, they actually have Monopoly on the N64, which I
Okay.
played.
Everything.
And I was like, damn, look at that.
N64 exclusives,
Oh,
Monopoly.
Hey, Hayo, you know what else you can play Monopoly on? Your floor.
Damn, my floor is fucking lit. You can do push-ups on the floor. Too.
now, Hayo. Be careful. You know, you don't want to do too many push-ups. I don't want you to get too tired over here.
I hate that, dude. SNES it's not even good as
Oh,
toilet
fuck
paper,
off,
dude.
dude.
All right.
Whoa.
You guys
That's
want to
too-
take a
too
big
far.
ass console and try to wipe your butt with it? Hey, more power to
there.
you.
Yeah, but I can buy so much toilet paper with what SNES would cost me.
The Wii, though. If we're talking about innovation, I had so many. Oh man, Pornhub is blocked on my computer. Oh wait, I can get on Pornhub on my Wii internet channel. What?
Is this real?
Porn on my Wii.
Hold
This
on.
is crazy.
Wait.
I'm browsing YouTube on my Wii. Yes,
No,
dude.
everyone stop. Hayo, please tell me that is a thing that happened in your life.
It wasn't Pornhub, but I definitely looked at
Damn
Pornhub on my Wii. I didn't know it was Pornhub back then. Yeah, the Wii was legendary because it was unrestricted internet access. Holy shit. You can't do that on any other console. Only thing that beats a Wii is a laptop, which beats everything because, you know, consoles are stupid.
I'm so glad I went for him. I'm so glad Hayo closed this.
But yeah, dude, what other game system can you beat your buddy in Smash and then, all right, see you later, bud? And look around.
And then beat yourself.
Internet
Then beat your other buddy?
Oh, yeah, buddy. It's beating all day long, 24/7, baby. It doesn't stop when you got a Wii. Oh, and I played bowling with my dad. We stayed up until like 4 a.m. for like a month straight, just bowling. So yeah, Wii number 1, best console for Nintendo.
Wow.
Period.
I'm trying to calculate the numbers right now just to see our definitive rankings of these.
Make sure you add.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm fucking up that Virtual Boy average.
Yeah, gee.
And I'm fucking up the GameCube. average.
Yeah, you really did, dude.
You, dude.
You really did. Actually, I'm not sure if this.
Jason has it at 8. Fuck off.
It's not that bad.
Wait.
8's
Yeah,
not good. It's under 50%.
Look at the other games I have in front of it. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, you put the fucking Game Boy Advance
Yeah, you've
and the
got, like,
3DS
fucking
and the
five
DS above
handheld.
it. Like,
Hey,
what?
hey, man. Nintendo
PS1
Nintendo slaps on handheld. Other fucking systems don't even
Oh,
try on
how did the
handheld.
PS1 sell so well?
Yeah,
it was
what
fucking
was
bomb. Its library was insane.
No, I get that, but like, what was the draw game to a Western audience? What was the
Ape
big
Escape.
Oh,
No, I'm joking.
draw?
They had Escape, they had Twisted Metal, they
Metal
had,
Gear Solid.
Wait, we're talking about
Okay.
a bunch
PlayStation,
of
right?
driving games, Metal Gear Solid. They had, I mean, like Final Fantasy was still big here,
Yeah, that's
so
true.
they had all the Final Fantasies. Legend of Legaia for me and no one else.
Yeah, I never heard of that one.
I mean,
Yeah,
I bought
it was
it for Metal Gear. So.
Metal Gear.
Uh,
Oh no, I wanted it really bad. My mom got it for me
I'm
because I was a
what else?
youth.
They had GTA. The original GTA's were on there.
I'm so
That's an interesting point.
sad
Like, they
that the
had
3DS
so-
is going to get tanked in this list. It's gonna get annihilated in this list.
Well, okay. To be fair though, the DS is not,
That's true. Yeah.
and
I
they're
should've put it
basically
lower.
the same console minus.
Well,
I should have put it
no
fucking
feature.
lower.
Honestly, I feel bad for where 3DS is on my list. I can't justify putting it above anything else on there.
Oh man.
Because
So these are the
I-
lists you guys had the most fun with.
It's
What's
just
on this
it's just
list
your
that-
personal rank.
It's personal opinion because like personally, I did not play the Virtual Boy. That was before my time.
If I put it at most fun, it would be N64 in first, but it'd be Game Boy Color in too. Because I had that. Like that was like
Yeah.
Most fun would be DS for me.
I only had 3 consoles.
Yeah,
I had
honestly,
4.
most fun would probably like GameCube and GBA would be the top 2 for me.
We had Genesis and we only
played
had
so
Sega
many
for it.
GBA
Sorry,
games.
Sonic for it.
Yeah.
It's so cheap what I did. I was like, I played so many GBA games on the fucking DS. At the same time, I was like, oh, I'm done with this DS game. Time to play Advance Wars 2.
Yep, I did the same.
Yeah. So,
But I had a GBA up until the DS Lite was like halfway
Yeah,
through its
same.
cycle.
Same. I bought. That was the first console I bought myself. Was the DS Lite.
Mhm.
Oh, do you guys prefer the original DS or the DS Lite, or is that just a dumb question?
Like,
they're all like upgrades of each other. It's kind of weird.
I don't like,
I like-
the weird like tiered like cover of the
Yeah.
original DS.
I
It's
liked
kind of
the
like awkward to hold.
feel in your hand. Actually, opposite.
I like the
I like
light.
the feel in your hand of the regular DS,
Oh really? Okay.
but
light was
the
good.
light was more flimsy.
The
Like,
light
I
you could
dropped-
break.
We have
Yeah, I
three broken lights
dropped
at
the
home right
light
now.
like 3 feet off my bed and it shattered. I was
Yep.
like, okay,
The
well,
corner
cool.
shatters. Like
Yeah, the hinge
Yep.
did it for me.
Oh, because I drop mine all the time because I would play like the Final Fantasy IV remake, which is the best version of Final Fantasy IV.
Look what I fucking this
And I would like be hanging
my
out of
DS.
my chair and I would biff it. Yeah.
a 3DS here, a 3DS here, and then I have a DS over there somewhere.
I
Yeah.
play all my old games on this thing now, so the future is now, kids.
I've got a
Mm.
crazy invention called a laptop. I can do literally everything we've talked about and
Yeah,
then
but-
some.
That's what this
Yeah.
is.
I got
This
a
is a laptop.
jailbroke PSP. and I
Oh
just
man, I'm
played
so
games on
heartbroken.
that.
Oof.
Oh yeah, Hayo. Oh yeah, Hayo. It's not a laptop. Then how come
Make sure you cut this and then cut like what's your
I can
favorite?
log into RuneScape?
Add chat, like what's the favorite you agree. Also, don't be afraid to flame the fuck out of Fisher King on this one.
You can absolutely
The
find it.
GameCube
Absolutely.
sucks.
He's had it too good for too long.
yeah, it's too good.
I don't know, Hayo. It's really hard being a white man. in
Flame
America
each
these days.
person's worst pick they had on your list.
You guys can just say Virtual Boy for me.
No, dude, I'm gonna have you having the fucking. Where is it at?
The 3DS set.
The 3DS.
Very bottom.
RuneScape boys.
Wow.
Where is
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, okay. Like if I'm rolling the DS
About to
into a lot
go
of
to
the
Lumbridge?
3DS things, like mentally, does that make sense?
Get
to
that
you,
Cook's
though?
assistant
that makes
question.
sense. That makes sense. The 3D sucked. I might, like I said.
Yeah. Like everything that the DS did is what I feel people are like, oh, like the 3DS is great. It's like, yeah, this is all for the DS.
What's Hyo doing over here? That's crazy.
Here's the thing, Dapper.
Oh, the Wii U.
Nintendo Land is a better game than Wii Sports, and I will fucking die on that hill.
No. No, you're dying alone, dude.
I'll die
You know what? You know what? Fine. I'll let you have that. You and the 8 people that fucking played it.
I played
It's
it.
a great game.
I was one of the 8.
I think I played it at a friend's house.
I didn't ever play it.
I didn't
know
play
it
because no
exists.
one I knew had a Wii U.
Haya's biggest mistake on his
I owned a
list.
Wii U. I bought it for Splatoon. If that tells you anything about my terrible life decisions in my college years.
Splatoon's fine.
Splatoon was a good like. I didn't.
Yeah, but I
like,
bought a
Splatoon.
console for that turkey.
I think that one of the biggest talking points for me is I know you guys, the Switch came out and it's innovative and stuff, but I still think it's too high for how recent it came out. Like, it's still new, guys. Like, you're evaluating a half system life.
Honestly, I really wonder how much my appreciation of the Switch is colored by living
could
in a
raise.
city in which I can play it on the subway. And
I
that
give it
like
room to raise.
that is.
Oh
fucking-
yeah, I mean that's
so
basically
good.
why mine's so high, and I said that in my argument for it.
Yeah, you noted that, and I was like, I agree.
Oh, and one of the things I didn't bring up when I was talking about the Switch is like it's one of I think it's the first real console you can just bring over to somebody's house, plug it in.
Yeah,
you
when
have
they
fun
when they
parties,
did the
like
when they did
instantaneously.
the first like trailer for it, and they showed like people like having a party, and they walked over and they were like, okay, that's not really gonna happen. But I've actually done that before, and I'm like,
Yeah,
They got me.
Same here. I was like, this is fucking stupid.
I've also-
like
I've-
a few
I've
weeks ago,
I've
doing
got
it
a
in the cabin.
Monopoly board over with Haya, and we fucking grinded that out. So it's like, whatever. We did the same thing. There
Yeah,
was a
what are the
party right
what other
there.
consoles have you done that with in the past like
X-
10 years?
I mean,
Xbox. Original?
yeah, I used to bring like GameCube,
I mean, like,
Nintendos
yeah, and I
everywhere.
feel like our audience is a little more hardcore and will do that, but like,
Yeah, that's true.
just
'cause,
as
like, I
a
would do that-
general ability of the console, because like I've done it with my fucking full tower PC.
Yeah, I mean, we would bring the PlayStation over, and everyone would play
Yeah.
Street Fighter on
Yeah.
James's big TV.
Kaiser would cheat in Marvel vs. Capcom.
whoa,
too.
whoa, whoa,
I-
whoa,
I-
whoa,
I'm-
whoa,
I'm not-
whoa.
I'm not allowed. I'm not
I'm
allowed
pretty
to
sure
play
you were
Street
doing me
Fighter.
dirty in that game way more than I was doing you dirty.
Hey man, just because I figured out the fucking Iceman and Juggernaut
God, I
cheese
hate the
in there.
Juggernaut cheese.
In Third Strike, I'm not allowed to use half the cast amongst my friend group because I'll just win. I have so much practice
mean-
on Q, it's disgusting.
I was gonna say you're also a fighting game guy.
Ooh, I kind of am, yeah.
I was never as much a fighting game guy as I was when I was playing Third Strike.
Oh yeah, I believe.
That's when Kaiser said so. He's like half fighter because he doesn't play like newer fighters besides Arms.
That's not.
Man. But you know, when he said GameCube's like iteration of Soul Calibur, I'm pretty sure that's just incorrect. By the way.
Oh no, it is. It's not
I don't
played
wanna-
and not played at cons.
I'm
That's,
just saying,
for
like
me,
Tekken,
hands down
like,
the best one.
They had the PS2 one, the PS2
What's,
one,
who's
or
who's,
even
who's the
Xbox
exclusive
one
in that
was
one?
Hihachi.
Oh, sure. Again,
Hachi.
Hey,
I
Hachi.
Wait, Hihachi's
I also
exclusive?
I
Oh,
also
wait, the Tekken
vigorously
guy-
hate
in
Tekken.
Pokemon.
So
Hachi.
Oh, come on.
Oh, sorry,
Tekken's
Soul
a
Calibur.
Mitsu, dude.
dude,
He spins on a
Tekken-
sword.
Tekken 3
about
was
Tekken.
the only fighting game I got into.
Tekken Tag Fighter.
I-
was
I-
fun.
I
fucking
get
love that
into-
one.
Wait. Oh, Tekken Tag Battle.
Tekken
okay.
Tag is great.
I thought so. My brain thought you said Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and I was about to scream
no,
at you.
No, Tekken Tag Tournament, man.
Yes, Tekken Tag.
Wow.
Oh, tournament. Yeah, good.
3DS got done so dirty in this. Holy shit!
I know, man. That's like my oh my god, my soul.
No,
But the DS
I
didn't-
get it.
I feel like that's the key. Is like they're too similar. Like,
I get into every Street Fighter despite myself.
I worship that fucking system, man. I actually like have incense that I burn too because I can't use it for smell, so I just burn it for fucking.
I actually like my 3DS was kind of stolen. A friend of mine borrowed it, and then I left college.
So
I
that
graduated.
docks
oh
on the
yeah,
list
you don't
because-
get that back.
I just forgot all about it, and then I was like, oh fuck, Nathan still has my 3DS. Whatever.
Dude, that's why I have 2 copies of Path of Radiance.
You know, they're sell for fucking hotcakes, by the way. If you
Yeah, I
have
know they're worth like $100, but I lent it to actually you guys probably or Zach probably knows him. Joe.
Oh
Rickman.
yeah,
I know them.
Yeah, I lent him my copy of Path of Radiance in like fucking elementary
Kill him.
school. And then he
Oh,
lost
we
it. He lost it, and then I was like, this game's fucking great, so I went and got it again. And then he found it like 4 years later
Oh,
and gave it
that
back.
bastard.
I'm so.
Yo, good on him.
No, he gave it back. So like,
Yeah, good
oh,
on
that's
him.
fine. Now I have
How-
2 copies, and
Is the-
technically it's worth more than
Wait.
I paid for it.
Is the Wii U / Virtual Boy gonna get rate? There's no way the Virtual Boy gets above 3DS. I'm trying to see. If
no,
Mizuki,
there's
is
no
this-
way.
Do we have the same blanket in our fucking room?
Is yours the World of Warcraft?
Oh no.
Then no.
I have a big boy apartment.
I think this is it. 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's a little subtle. It's just like
10,
the
11,
Alliance.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm missing,
actually,
right?
yeah, that's actually classy.
It's tasteful.
Tasteful.
Oh, the
yeah,
3DS.
not classy. Tasteful.
God damn it.
It's I'm generally not big on like the super gaudy stuff. Minus
No, you actually frame your post as like a civilized human
Please.
being.
yeah. Well, and then there's the statue underneath it. That
I
kind of
can't.
ruins
I
that.
can't do that, but yes.
It's a Beyond Good and Evil 2.
I mean, my
Statue.
transistor red
Alright.
statue is stored away.
So this is our definitive ranking here. Are we ready for this?
Oh my god, I can't. Man.
I'm ready.
I can
so
tell.
done.
I
At
can
least
tell.
DS is gonna be
Oh,
killing
man.
I can tell Virtual Boy's at the bottom.
Well,
though,
yeah.
Right. Okay, thank Christ.
Alright.
I wasn't sure if the Wii U would be. Oh no.
The official list is Virtual Boy last place, then Wii U, Game Boy Color, Game Boy, NES, 3DS, Game Boy Advance. Number 6 is the GameCube. Tied for 4th was Super Nintendo and Wii. 3rd place is N64. Number 2 is Switch. Or number 1 is the DS.
Scroll down. Sorry, scroll down a little bit more.
Yes,
Let's
there
cut off.
wins.
You guys boosted the DS like
I
Yeah,
boosted
you guys
the
really
DS,
did at the end
baby.
there.
I mean, a lot of us
God,
put the
dude.
DS high.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
don't-
Did
I think
we?
I-
Three of us have it in second place. That's
Yeah,
not
I was gonna
boosting it,
say.
That's just like an
Boosted
opinion.
gold, baby.
Someone else.
boosted.
Someone else.
Boosted opinions.
I would argue that you guys boosted the GameCube then.
Nah.
By your
like
logic.
the
You tanked the GameCube, you fucker.
Yeah.
Damn right I did. And
Ugh.
I'd do it again.
God, that's a good list actually, though.
This actually,
I
I
mean,
agree with this list. Yes.
The only thing I don't agree with is how high the N64.
Actually, I don't agree with how high the Switch is. I don't think the I would never agree with Switch above N64.
The pop, yeah. Well, why'd you put it above it? Oh, you didn't
I
actually.
didn't.
I
You put it in N64 first.
I put the
forgot.
N64 in first place.
Yeah.
For me,
But,
it's,
like, despite my disagreements, I feel like this list is reasonable. Though.
it's not
It's not that
bad.
bad. Yeah, no, I feel like it's reasonable.
Most hurtful one to me is slapped in the face of the 3DS, but that's almost the same for the GameCube for somebody else.
Honestly, I'm the only one alone in my grave
Except
of not thinking the Wii is a good console, but here I am.
You are.
I appreciate that each of us have a very
Yeah, that was fun.
distinct grade.
Yeah, we each had
Yeah.
very hot opinions.
Here lies Mizuki. He defended the Virtual Boy.
Oh yeah, no, your grave is the deepest.
I mean, okay.
Whoa,
what-
no.
what's-
You're
yes,
crazy.
I was gonna say I don't think mine's the deepest because like it's still in my
Ask
well
chat.
in my bottom
Go ask
half.
Chat and YouTube. Who had
Like,
like?
Okay.
well
yeah.
in the bottom half.
Let's
I'm
wind that back.
legitimately curious.
Still number 5.
Who's crazier? Mizuki for liking the Virtual Boy,
You for putting the GameCube so fucking.
me for putting the GameCube solo, or Kaiser for shitting on the Wii?
Kaiser for shitting on the
Are
Wii.
you fucking crazy?
I gotta go with Fisher King on the GameCube on that one.
No.
I'll
I had
take
the
it.
Wii
I'll
first,
take
dude.
it.
Of
You're-
course I gotta defend my fucking thing.
You're only a recurrent
What
character
the
on this show,
fuck?
young
Y'all
man.
are wild.
See, you know, it's not me. That's all I need to. I'm not the one.
Like the GameCube being the
Hold on,
second
hold on.
last place console? Are you fucking kidding me? Put in the chat above.
Hey, if the Virtual Boy wasn't there, it'd be in last place, motherfucker.
Here's the thing. I don't even think Fisher King's most controversial thing is the GameCube. It's the N64 first, isn't it?
No, I think
It
the
might
GameCube
be.
being last, being second last, is fucking wild.
Oh, I was second last. I forgot.
No,
Second last is
That's
fucking
that's
wild.
Pretty low. That's pretty low.
I want to make something very clear. If the Virtual Boy was, which it shouldn't be because it's not
Yeah.
a fucking console, GameCube is the worst console Nintendo's ever
I
made.
wanted Wii U.
Oh
to be
no,
last.
no.
It's not a-
Insane.
Wait, so what is Hayo's biggest grave then? Is he just
I
good?
don't know. Just not liking.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
Hayo's is just a
handheld.
general
Yeah,
apathy towards
handheld.
handheld.
Yeah, actually,
Even so,
Well,
This DS is
four.
four.
You still put it
Bad.
four.
yes, it's 4,
yeah,
which I kind of agree
Hayo's
with.
list is not terrible.
I kind of
I don't know.
kind of went in order of how much I nutted while playing, indirectly or directly associated with each console.
That is very funny.
All of my DS all of my GameCube bullshit aside, I cannot tolerate the GameCube being higher than the DS. That is crazy talk.
Who you talking to?
Dude.
You.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
I was gonna say, did anyone actually do that?
You said the GameCube is better than the DS, and
I'm pretty
you're
sure-
a crazy person.
Oh, actually,
I
so did
almost wish I
Zach.
put DS lower.
I'm
So
pretty
did Zach
sure
by
I
more,
did,
my
yeah.
dude.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I put that
Wow.
the DS is my least favorite of the major portable consoles. So
Yeah, okay, Zach's officially the Wii and the DS doesn't. There we go, we did it. We found him.
you know,
Yeah,
I didn't.
think, oddly enough, I'm
I-
not
yeah,
the
I
crazy
voted
I
one
didn't-
Zach
here.
off the island.
As a whole,
Crazy.
yeah. I actually
Crazy.
think I disagree with you the
Really?
most, Zach.
You know, I didn't do this so I could get
Insane,
myself
dude.
shit on, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Insane, man.
Here, let's
I
put
don't-
this video on one of our channels. alright? Let's put it on one of our channels.
Kyle, you're invited to the cool party with me. Fisher's like peering through the window with the GameCube. Mizuki's like, get in.
I'm
Everything's just red lines for me.
I'm communicating with Hayo via RuneScape chat, but I'm outside.
no, that's terrible.
Here's the thing though, if we ranked like Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, I actually for a second I was like, alright, put Nintendo third, but that's not the case because I don't like anything Sony.
Microsoft
But
better
I'm
be
not a huge,
third
like,
for you.
Nintendo
I liked you looking off to the left to the guy who writes your
Okay.
script.
In the
Microsoft
comments,
is
I'm
first,
definitely gonna comment
Nintendo,
like
then
who's
Sony.
list in place, like out of you guys. I'm probably gonna do like a 1, 2, 3, 4 out of you. That's what I'm gonna do.
ranking the lists. Okay,
Like
Ohio,
Kyo's
number
would be
one.
first, then Mizuki's, then Fisher's, then King Kaiser's. Man, I'm sorry, man.
I'm glad
Surprised
Kaiser's
on
in
that.
there.
So
I could put
so
Kaiser's even
so
higher.
I just want to clarify it's really you guys really fucking love the Wii. I just
You hated the Wii,
You
dude.
hate
it's a
the Wii,
fucking
that's
garbage
weird.
console.
Literally everybody in the world
Yeah,
disagrees
you're,
with you.
you're crazy.
I'm just like hiding with my Wii still not that high. Like I'm only two
No,
above
not
you.
even the Wii. It's the DS, dude. Look at this guy. He's insane.
No, the
Insane.
DS the
Criminally
DS is
insane.
great. I just like the 3DS more, and I like the Game Boy Advance more than that. So there it is.
And the Switch.
And the Switch,
And
yeah.
the like. What?
And the SNES. Ew. Why is the SNES so high? Can we clown on it for this too? Play a game
No,
with
dude,
graphics.
the
and
SNES was
gameplay.
so
what are you talking
good.
about?
SNES was so good. I still have mine. It still works. I still
Best.
play it.
It's the best console.
I still have mine, and I actually did play it kind of recently.
I just
but-
hate when like a good. See, Hayo's SNES isn't even that low, and he's the lowest one. Like when a system that I like put pretty high gets like annihilated because of the score. Like we got fucking obliterated into the 3DS. I'm like, there's like I have the biggest like, come on, man, like what are you doing, my boys?
Wow.
So that's usually what King Kaiser just, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't expect this to
Sorry,
go
man.
against me, but here we are.
Mizuki, he's got bold opinions. You got a Virtual Boy, okay.
Bold
Like that's
opinions.
almost like just too troll to like even like.
No,
no,
I'm
those
Those
sorry.
opinions are weird. We have to
The
say he
Virtual
didn't
Boy
rank
is
them by
the
in terms of
only
what he
thing
likes.
in the bottom like 6 that was innovative in any fashion. What's
Innovation. This guy and his innovation boner.
Yeah, dude.
Like what?
Like the fucking Virtual Boy inspired VR. VR is fun as fuck. I'll stream some Beat Saber for you guys this weekend.
Yeah, can you
It's
stream
fun
Beat
to
Saber
watch.
in your fucking Virtual Boy?
No,
Oh,
but it was like some of the groundwork for that 30 fucking
that's-
years ago.
Oh
I
man.
don't think they touched virtual reality for like
Yeah.
30 fucking years
Yeah,
or something.
And like honestly, if like some of the creators of like Oculus and shit hadn't played the
Hold on,
Virtual
hold on.
Boy, it might not exist.
By that
That's
No.
my big thing.
By that
No.
definition,
It
by
might
that
not.
definition, that definition, I have to put the NES like first.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You can't
No,
do
because
that.
there were other consoles
do
at the
that.
same time.
Yeah, but
that did the
how
same
about
thing.
that? I mean, without the NES, we wouldn't play video games the way that we do. Like video games,
I don't
video
necessarily
video
think
games
that's
would have
true.
died off.
Sorry,
For,
I only believe in the Famicom.
video games would have died off in the West for
Actually,
literally
Fisher,
like a decade.
Fisher, you charm me, dude. Second
I
place.
guess Totocom.
Fisher, second place, man. I like
Fuck
that.
yeah.
I respect that.
Like even if the NES wasn't there, one of the other consoles at the same time would have just got the same.
Fucking hilarious. I just like looking at a list and like immediately finding something else. Like, wait a minute, what are you doing back there?
It's just I just like it's just
Oh,
if you,
Dapper! Fuck no, it doesn't, dude.
if you
Fucking
just
DS gets the groundwork for the Switch by the DS.
I would argue.
if you just cut the
Unless
top
I'm-
row, it's just this game.
Unless I'm playing VR, I don't want to use motion controls ever. So that's also again. I just can't believe you guys defend the Wiimote. The Wiimote is fucking trash, and I think
Based on what? It was great. I played
For
Super
the
Mario.
time, it was alright.
for
It's
the
not
time,
Guys,
It's
it's
not great.
he
It's
had
not great.
he had Twilight Princess on the Wii and fucking tanked. That has to be the result of it. There's
Tanks
no like,
was so good. What
No,
the
Tanks is
fuck?
fucking trash, dude.
Oh,
You
you're a
guys don't like
coward.
Tanks? Your bullets ricocheted. And you
wait,
pew,
what
pew.
game were you
Reload,
like? Really,
pew,
was the
pew.
Wiimote really fucking?
Every game, I just want to give me a fucking normal controller. I want to hold it like a fucking human
You're
being.
just bad at games, dude. You're just a bad
Oh.
gamer.
All right.
Give me a game and I will succeed.
I don't.
It's 10 o'clock at night, for Christ's sake. I gotta make fucking eat.
I gotta.
I gotta-
work.
I
I
gotta
was
start
gonna go
editing this
get
video
paid.
that we did an hour and a half ago.
GameCube sucks.
Yeah,
fuck
you're
yourself.
fucking.
Chat. What do you think? You agree, why do you agree with our list? Why do you disagree with somebody who's on this list? Why is the Virtual Boy not your last place thing? Why is Kaiser hate his Wii, dude? I don't know. More questions than
Shut up,
that.
Haya.
Yeah, give me a shout out in the comments or the
Alright,
chat
I
if you
gotta
don't
ask-
think the Virtual Boy is the worst system.
I gotta ask one fucking thing. Do you hate the Wii Mote or the Wii Mote plus nunchuck?
Both.
You're a fucking
The
madman.
nunchuck is garbage. Holding my controller like
No,
this
no.
sucks.
That's fine.
Dude, wait,
That's
do you
fine.
use Joy-Cons?
I use the controller.
Oh,
That's
Wait,
fair.
even in handheld mode? Would you
Okay,
play
but
on the
that's
subway?
attached. It's still attached to the thing.
But it's the same like hand
No,
position.
because when I had the two things, I would hold them like way apart. Because you
Oh,
don't
I
hold
know
like this. I want
No,
to stand like this. Look like a fucking nerd.
Well, so I would sit with
That's
my
like- that's like
arms
if you
at
had a
my
controller.
side. Like I would sit in a chair with like my
Yeah,
arms.
okay,
we got-
arms in the chair.
Not only
That's
a
what I
bad
do.
gamer, he's got weak little flabby baby arms. Like, yeah, hold on,
Alright.
Listen, man.
gaming. I don't like
Hio,
moving my
Hio, maybe you
arms, my
need to play some
body, I
Wii
don't know.
Sports. You can do some more push-ups.
I play Wii Fitness and fucking.
Go get your Wii Balance board.
They got a Wii game for everything. Yeah, exactly.
Jason, I appreciate that.
That thing was awesome.
It is a list designed to both infuriate and go, oh, okay.
like you're cheering for like Virtual Boy. Oh, GameCube. Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, it takes you on a ride because like it's I start you off with the Virtual Boy to make you feel like yeah he's reasonable, and then I hit you with the GameCube.
Jesus.
Start trucking people right away.
Yeah. All right. That's gonna be the end of the stream. But thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you, Mizuki and Fisher and
Let us. Yeah. Let's. This was
a fucking
fun.
riot.
Let us
This
know.
was good.
Let us
This
know.
is
Comment some
enjoyable.
other lists that we can do. We'll
Game
do
of the
a.
decade, no
We'll
way.
do game of the decade, and then we'll do like game of the decade watch to see if anybody's gonna take it over.
And then Zach's gonna be like, oh, Breath of the Wild.
It's a really fucking good game.
We should do. Should
You're
definitely
fucking-
do.
it's a 7
You're so
should
fucking
do some E3
wrong.
stuff. Dude, let's
That's
let's
a
do
good
No.
rating.
let's do E3 stuff. I'll take some pictures and videos while I'm there.
God damn it! You're gonna be at
That's
E3. I'm so
amazing.
jelly. I know I said it.
Get him, Hio.
Benefit of living
Alright.
within driving distance.
All right, I have to hang
We have to get going. Hio like literally got.
I was gonna be late.
You know,
Oh
he's
no,
gotta
the
make
thing's
cash.
messed up. All right, peace out, everybody.